Most Unwanted. This is our season 2 wrap up and post content. I'm Luke.
You remembered?
I did, yeah.
Do you want to introduce me?
Nah. this is our. I was trying to say irreverent then, but that's an insult, really, isn't it? Irreplaceable. There we go. Co-host Daniel Checkley.
That is beautiful. Thank you, mate.
I nearly insulted Joe and got it right in the end. So swings and roundabouts. But anyway, this is our predictions episode where we look at the predictions that we made at the end of last series, see what came off, what didn't come off.
What didn't for most of mine.
And we sort of have some predictions for this series and the series as a whole as well.
Yeah.
So I guess we might as well just jump straight into what we predicted, or what were our predictions last series.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, and do you want to go through yours?
Yeah, well...
And we can debate whether they actually happened or not. Well, if it's not debatable, then we'll say
exactly. I'll go through mine. The overall ones that I had... none of them came off.
Oh, right.
So because we split them up into two groups. One was that we thought that happened next season, and one that we thought would happen overall.
Yeah.
So the overall ones are still standing, and they can still happen.
Okay. So we'll bring those up in a second.
I'll quickly just remind people they were Mulder will get abducted at some point. Mm-hmm. Mulder and Scully will have a one-night stand, and that's if they have a relationship after that, that's fine. But before or even after a relationship, they'll have a one-night stand at some point. And Scully will end up with a long-term boyfriend other than Mulder.
Okay.
I
forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a bold.
It's a very bold one. I'm going for it. You can't play safe for these games. So yeah, those are the three. None of them have come off, but I'm playing the long game.
Okay. Are we counting? Do we get points for these? Do we say?
Yeah, I think we get points.
We get a tally.
Yeah, tally seems fair.
Yeah.
We'll see who came off better in the first episode. So my season 2 predictions was. The X-Files are brought back when the FBI are stumped with a case.
I feel like that one definitely...
Did it come off, though? Why did they come back? I can't remember why they came back.
They came back because Skinner reinstated them to sort of stick it to cigarette smoking man, basically, didn't he? Yeah.
Does that really count as being stumped by a case? But then it was because of a case, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'd give you that one.
I mean, it was a soft one, to be honest. Yeah. It was one that I could see coming off. But thank you for the sympathy points. So that's one for me.
One.
Number 2, we'll see a vampires episode.
That one was Trinity. That was a good call. Yeah. Do you know what? I didn't see that for a season 2 episode. I thought that was going to be a wacky one. Then
down the line. Yeah. Well, I'm really glad they got that one. Number 3, Scully will witness an up close UFO. We don't really know.
Yeah, I don't think she did she? I'm not sure.
In the Dwayne Barry trilogy, she may have been abducted, but we don't know whether it was the government. She didn't technically witness it because she was unconscious.
Yeah, that one's still up in the air then, I suppose,
I would say that's a no, to be honest. I would say that's a failed one.
Okay.
And number 4, Deep Throat will help Mulder from beyond the grave. That definitely didn't happen.
No, not really. No.
I was thinking like he'd leave maybe a cassette behind or something like that.
Or Qui-Gon Jinn style.
Yeah, like a ghost maybe, but no, definitely didn't happen. No. So they 2 out of 4 in the words of it's not a good joke.
What was the joke?
No. I'm just leaving it. I'm bailing out of that one.
2 out of 4 ain't bad.
That's what I was going to say, and it was just stupid. It was just stupid. But I got 2 out of 4, Luke.
Okay, fair enough.
Should we go through your season 2 prediction? Well, overall predictions first, maybe?
Yeah, we could go through those first. So, in my series overall predictions, I predicted that Samantha will return.
Shit.
He's
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well played.
See, do you know what? I didn't expect it this early. I really didn't.
No, that's what you put in your overall, yeah. Well, hang about. Was she?
I think
Samantha.
It was a clone or like some kind of like copy of Samantha.
What? But they said that it deceived him. Like, it might not have even been Samantha.
Or maybe
I'm trying to get out of this point here.
They imply that she's definitely around, but yeah, I thought...
Yeah, they implied that she's around, but which implies that she's not her.
I think... I don't know. I feel like she's a clone of her. I think that's what it was.
I'm not so sure. And what I'd like...
Can I have my point back that I gave you?
I'd like to... I think this is... I'd like to put this out to the audience.
Okay.
And I'd like... If people could just tweet in and so that... Luke's point is Samantha made a return in season 2.
Yeah.
If no spoilers, but if everyone could tweet us and just say hashtag Luke right or hashtag Luke wrong, okay, and let's figure out whether that one came off.
Okay.
We got one contentious decision, Luke. I'm sorry, they weren't as clear cut as mine.
This is bullshit. Check screwed Luke. My other series prediction was that series overall was that Mulder and Scully will be a couple. Still yet to come off.
I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
That's a safe bet. That one is.
Yeah.
That was my safe bet. And my third series overall was that Scully will be abducted.
We don't know. We don't know.
I mean.
Oh, she was abducted.
She was
technically.
abducted, yeah.
Is that what you meant, though? She was abducted like 4 times this season.
Yeah, that's true. I think I did say by aliens, like when we were recounting it. But are you going to literally like call on?
They're overall. They're still in the game, mate. They're still in the game. Don't worry, champ.
I had some better ones. Like I had some way better ones to bring in. But okay, we'll go with the safe ones. I mean,
I'll let you have the abducted one.
Okay,
that's a point for you, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can bring another one in for the overall.
Okay.
What about your this season ones?
So this season, I predicted that Mulder will see a live alien.
Correct.
That one definitely happened.
Yeah, in the first episode.
First episode. Mulder and Scully will kiss. That didn't happen.
No.
So I've brought that one back because I feel like that might happen.
Okay, fair enough. Reusing it.
And I also put we will have our first solo episode. We had that as well.
We certainly did, yeah.
I didn't see that. Well, I did see it coming. That's what I guessed. I thought that was going to be like an outside bet, to be honest. I didn't think that one would come off, but there we go. So
we was running it close, because I remember going through this at the time, and we had a lot of Mulder-centric episodes, but they all had like Scully in the background. It was only the one, which was Trinity.
Trinity, yeah. It was it the one after Dwayne Barry when I was like, oh, this is going to be it, and then like it just showed you in the booth. I was like, God damn it, doesn't count. So yeah, what's that? 3.
That's
3.
Yeah, that's 3.
3-2-2, is it?
Yeah, you win. You win this season.
Okay,
well played, sir.
1 point up, but
well, maybe 2 if our listeners vote Luke yes.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see
what happens.
I am going to shuffle my my overall ones anyway, just because I feel like the ones I've put in are a bit more interesting.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to go for. I mean, I've got a few for next season, but I'm just going to list off what I think is going to happen next season. So I'm going to go for 3.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with one that I had for last season, which was Scully will witness an up close UFO. Okay. I'm talking when I talk about UFO, I'm not talking about alien. I'm talking about like an aircraft, an unidentified flying object. So I'm going to go stick with that one.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that one happening.
I'm going to...
Sorry, we had an unidentified flying object outside then.
My second prediction, I think we're going to have Skinner vs. X round 2.
Oh, another fisticuffs fight? Or
maybe not necessarily a fisticuffs, but a face-to-face.
Okay.
A combat of wills, maybe. Or fists, we don't know.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely see that as well. Yeah, that's a very good call, I'd say.
Okay. And number 3.
Okay. This is usually where Chex gets crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I think... Well, it's not crazy, it's just specific.
Okay.
I think Krychek will kidnap Scully.
Oh, that is specific.
At some point. So I'm using...
Scully, she always gets kidnapped.
Yeah, and that's
too much.
Unfortunately, that's what I'm using as my basis. Yeah. I just feel like Krychek, he's still out there. I think he's still got a game to play in this series. And I also think that if he's got a game to play, it's probably going to be kidnapping Scully.
Yeah.
Because that tends to be what happens to Scully.
That's true.
So, I think, and that would lead to a really good face-to-face with Mulder. It's, things that haven't... He was his ex-partner, so it's really something that we could do some resolution for. I think they're 3 solid bets.
Yeah, I'd put money on those.
Fantastic. With the overall, I mean, to be honest with you, I could just keep them as they were because none of them came off. What I will say, no, I'm going to keep it as it is.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I think some of them you've got to keep in the mix.
Yeah, and I they were my gut at the time. I've got to stick with them.
Yeah.
Mulder will get abducted at some point. Mulder and Scully will have a one-night stand, and Scully will end up with a long-term boyfriend at some point in the series. These 3.
Cool.
Yeah. That's my predictions.
I could see those coming off. Yeah.
Let's go for yours. What have you got?
So
I need to win this season.
Need to win. Yeah. In series 3, I have Mulder and Scully will kiss. That one's returning because I feel like that one could definitely happen still.
I like that one.
I feel like that's a safe bet. If it doesn't happen this series, I'm putting it on next series.
Spoiler warning. Every season until it happens.
That one's going to stay in there.
Can I interrupt you for 2 seconds? It's based sort of on that. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you I saw a spoiler?
Oh no!
I know. I was really gutted.
What? Oh, I don't know. Ask really.
Well, I might spoil it for you, but it's not really a spoiler. It's sort of a spoiler. Basically, and for anyone who is listening along, and I don't think it's really a spoiler, but if they don't want to hear it, just skip forward 30 seconds to a minute. Mm-hmm. I saw a GIF of Scully, but it was almost like comedic, and she was undressing, going into a cupboard.
I've seen this as well. Yeah,
and I was pretty sure this. I was like, it looks like X-Files.
Yeah,
but it can't be X-Files. And then I found out it was X-Files, and I was just like, this is weird, man. What is this?
I've seen the actual video of that clip, and it's literally the 10 seconds of it. Do you know who the guy who she's leading into the cupboard is?
Rhys Darby.
Yeah, Rhys Darby.
That's the reason. The reason what piqued my interest, because I was like,
"What is this?"
He's the Concord, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I was like,
"This episode?
Yeah, this. It looks strange, so I don't know what sort of episode that's. I imagine it's going to be some sort of lucid dream.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what it looks like. You know what I mean? But just seemed really strange and didn't feel like X-Files. Yeah. So.
I mean, long-time fans might be like, yeah, it doesn't feel like the X-Files.
We hate
that episode, but I don't know.
But yeah, I was a bit gutted I saw it, because the problem is you can't... Storylines you can avoid.
Yeah.
And, I don't mind, if you see, I see tons of pictures of, Mulder and Scully 10 years on, and they look completely different. I know that, but it doesn't spoil any story elements. But this one sort of GIF... I felt did spoil it because I felt like it spoiled the tone of an episode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt like, there's an episode going to be like that, a quirky, kooky episode. Okay, interesting. So yeah, sorry to deal with it.
No.
I thought that was interesting. I was just like, I wish I hadn't listened.
I know, that's the trouble in it sometimes. It's the problem with being so many decades removed from the series.
Yeah, exactly. It's you're going to pick up little bits and pieces.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, Mulder and Scully will kiss at some point in the series. In series 3, hopefully. My second one, X will either...
Don't give it to you.
He's either going to die, or he's going to turn on Mulder and Scully and actively become one of their enemies.
I don't know whether I can give you that. That's playing fast and loose with the rules, Luke. I mean, okay. Can I change my one to Mulder will get abducted at some point, or he won't.
No, mine has 2 specific outcomes. Yours is a definite on yes.
Okay, let me listen to it again. Let me just figure this one out.
X will either die or turn on Mulder and Scully.
Okay.
So he's either going to be killed off or become an enemy.
Okay. I'll allow it.
If he doesn't do either of those...
I'll allow it, but it can't be any of this. Is he or isn't he an enemy?
Oh, yeah, it has to be clear.
He's, shooting at them.
Yeah,
enemy.
that's what I'm stating. Yeah, he's,
Then
trying to kill him.
I'll
Trying to kill him,
that's
basically.
specific enough.
Yeah. So yeah, it has to be those like sort of
circumstances.
Okay. Yeah. This one I put down, and now I'm a bit disappointed in myself. We will find out Bill Mulder's connection to the conspiracy. I feel like I panicked with that one. I needed an extra one, and I'd run.
You know what? I think that is an interesting theme, though. Like, we didn't know he was part of the syndicate, and now we know he is. And Mulder's going to be interested to find out what role he played. And I think that's I think that's possibly in the next couple of episodes.
That's what I think. I feel like we're going to find out in this series.
Yeah, I think
definitely in this series.
I think you'll find out in the next 2 episodes. So I think that's a very good shout.
Yeah. If it's not, I can't use it again. Let's make that. If it's not revealed in this series, I can't use it again because it's obviously gonna be.
Yeah.
But I'm taking a stab that it's gonna be this series.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm okay with that.
Now, my series overall, this is where it gets a bit...
Are you changing them all up?
No, one's gonna stay. Mulder and Scully will be a couple because that one's a safe bet.
A risky manoeuvre.
I'm pretty sure that's a safe bet. But anyway.
You're abandoning one that didn't come off.
Yeah.
Because one came off.
Yeah, because I had Scully would be abducted and Samantha will return.
We'll see what the audience
I'm getting rid
feel.
of that one because I can feel like that's definitely going to happen, and I want a few more like out there calls. I feel like I'm playing too safe.
Okay.
Too safe. So my second one, there will be an episode based around a Monster of the Week episode based around a banshee.
I like it. You're going down the same route as I went with the vampires.
Yeah, so I was thinking...
Crossing off what we haven't seen.
What are they called? Cryptids, in it? Like these monsters or mythological monsters. I was like going through and I was like, yeah, we've seen this. We've seen a vampire. We've seen basically a werewolf.
Seen a mermaid?
Mermaid, yeah.
In Humbug? Yeah. A version.
So, yeah. So it's sort of like, what can we see? And I thought, well, we've seen ghosts and stuff, but we've not seen a specific type of ghosts.
Yeah.
So, or like spirit. So I'm plumping with Banshee. Because
I like it.
We've not had an Irish legend or anything like that yet. And I know Irish legends tend to tie quite a lot into American culture. So that's my guess.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Also, cool. Interesting.
Banshees are interesting. Yeah, I agree with that.
Now this one,
it's out there.
I hope it doesn't happen.
Oh, okay.
But I'm taking a prediction that it might.
Go on.
Skinner will die in the overall series.
Ooh.
He's a very strong character, but could he go, like, putting his neck on the line?
At first I thought, no way. But then, thinking about it, because it's the overall one, in season 11, season 12, yeah. I can see them pulling the trigger on Skinner, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
And I don't want to see it, but...
No, I don't want to see it.
Who knows?
I might stop watching if that happens.
We quit. Yeah.
I do not want to see Skinner. He's my favourite.
So that's our prediction.
Yeah, we've got some good predictions. Congratulations on winning the first season.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you know what's weird about this? We're looking forward to seeing who wins season 2. And most of our listeners already know who's won.
Yeah, everyone's like, well, yeah, this is ridiculous.
Check's got it wrong again.
But yeah, I mean, don't spoil it for us. You know the rules basically. We try not to get spoils.
The rules.
We try not to get spoilers, even though we are 20 years behind the curve on this. But yeah,
we're asking a lot to ask people not to spoil it for us. But so far, everyone has been lovely enough to make a real effort as to not to spoil it. So I'll take this moment to thank everyone for that.
Because thanks.
You know what? I think that's because people want us to. People who have already seen it are liking us, enjoying it as we go along.
Getting into this series that they love. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much for not spoiling it, everybody.
That's the end of our post-season wrap-up content. The next episode will be just sort of like a sort of...
Well, we'll be jumping into season 3 soon. Mm-hmm. As we've mentioned in previous episodes, I know you're very busy with moving house and you've got a lot on at the moment. So we're not quite sure. It'll be within the next couple of weeks, I'd imagine. But we will release just a little trailer or teaser just to let you know what dates. But it shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, and just keep an eye on our Twitter page. We'll always
we'll let
we're back.
everyone know.
Yeah.
But we look forward to seeing you.
Yeah,
and I cannot wait for season 3.
Yeah, it's especially with that cliffhanger at the end of season 2. I can't wait for it.
A Scully centric episode,
Yeah.
perfect because Mulder's going to be dead.
Yeah.
That could have been one of our predictions, actually.
Scully's, I wouldn't have took that bet, but
No.
who knows? Anyway, thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you season 3.
See you then.